Alrighty, alrighty. We are going to get Capricorn's reading for April 2022. I almost said 21. My God. So April 1st, we're going to get your reading for the month. This could be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let go of what doesn't resonate. So parts of it may, whatever. So we're just going to get some energy. We're going to get a theme with the Lightworkers Oracle first. I'm just going to do it intuitively. Then we're going to read the book at the end. Then we're going to get your energy that you are currently in the month. Then we're going to get your strength for the month, which is, something that's supporting you. We're going to get your weakness, which is the challenges, as well as some advice from the universe and spirit. And then we're going to get the outcome if you choose to take that advice. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. I've been doing a lot of talking. So, first let me go ahead and do a little saging because I actually just got done Sagittarius as well as that new moon reading. So we're going to go ahead and jump into Capricorns, but I want to clear this space for you. I hope you guys are all doing good. I appreciate you being here, and if you like this reading or if you want to support me so I can continue this up, I want to try to start doing it a little more. I do work as another job, but I'm trying, and have family. But we're going to go ahead and see if I can do it. I want to start doing more tarot readings, general ones, whatever. And so if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel so I can keep growing this channel and putting these videos out there. I appreciate it. It's a hobby to me. I love doing it. So, all right. And I like to be of service. So let's go ahead and get this energy for you guys. All right. I'm going to do a energy clearing of the house too as well. I'm going to go buy a whole bunch of sage and do my whole house. It's about that time. Spring cleaning out all the negative energy. All right. So let's go ahead and see. For some reason, hold your center. I don't know why Spirit is telling me to look at the bottom for you guys. Hold your center, Capricorn. This is a season of Aries new moon and Aries season. You are a cardinal sign, but it might be a little uncomfortable for you guys because you're, more focused, grounded, methodical, and Aries are kind of like, I don't know what you could call us Aries, but it's a little different than your energy. It might be a little bit much for you guys. Let's go ahead and see what the cards are. What's the best message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of April 2022, please? And we thank you so much for your messages and guidance, Spirit, Universe. All right. Okay, Capricorn, for you, we have initiation by water. So you could be really up in your emotions right now. So this energy of this Aries could be really triggering you a lot, So there's some emotions coming in for you, whether that's regarding relationships or family, or you're just emotional in general, whatever it is. It could be all of it, but there's some kind of emotion coming up. I feel like maybe this new moon, it's very interesting because the new moon is all about our truth. So almost feeling like you're raw or being revealed in some way because you're pretty closed off in some ways. You're very private, kind of. So let's see what comes up with this. So let's go ahead and get your energy. All right, so we see you're being initiated by water. So I really feel like there's some kind of clarity or wisdom or truth, like your authentic self is coming through in your emotions, okay? So try not to be too closed off with those. Whoops, I dropped some. What's these? Interesting, Knight of Wands. All going towards that passion that we crave. So I really feel like it's something to do with what you're passionate about, and being more vulnerable and opening up, All right. Let's see what's coming up for you. Your energy, or the energy around you, within you, energy for April. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands. So you might be at a crossroads right now, trying to figure out which direction to go, a decision to make, and you're struggling with it. You don't want to make the wrong choice. That's what I'm getting, and so this could really be pulling at your heartstrings. So I'm kind of feeling like you're logical and your emotions are kind of tugging at you a little bit. All right, so let's see what's on the bottom. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, see, it's keeping you up at night. You're worried. You're anxious. It's really hard to make this decision. You want to make it logically because that's what kind of person you are, but this emotions is coming into play with it. Let's see what else is coming up with this Two of Wands. Okay. Three of Cups. So it came out reversed. So I really feel like you're not having any fun. You're not really celebrating. You're keeping to yourself, just worrying and plotting this, and maybe even like very emotional right now. Trying to make whatever this decision is in your life, because it's going to be different for everybody. And what else? Yeah, and you're not happy. It's making you miserable, kind of. You know, you're just overthinking so much here with this decision. And basically what you need to do is kind of just make a decision, and really feel those emotions. You know, there's something coming out, like really examine them. So that's how you can use your logical mind. Really examine what your heart's trying to tell you here. All right. So let's go ahead and get the, let's go ahead and get your strength. What's supporting you at this time? At least my cat's being quiet. He's really addicted to those Friskies, treats. I forget what they're called. All right. It's like a cat crack. All right, so what's your strength? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising for April 2022, please. What's the strength? Oh, to let go of that conflict in your head. Tell your head to shut up and be quiet. Those negative thoughts in your head. Tell them to stop and listen to your heart a little bit, okay? So you're just overthinking here, and you're not going to come up with any decision because you're questioning, why am I feeling this way? Why am I acting like such a baby? What if this happens? What if that? What if I do make a mistake? You have to get out of your head. Stop that conflict within your head, or if there's any around you, like telling you different things, it's time to let that go. That would be your strength. Okay? Not listening to telling the committee in your head, the negative committee in your head, to sit down and be quiet. All right? And I know that's hard for you because you are one of those, thinkers. So let's see what else is coming up with that. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, see, there's a new cycle coming in, some transformation needed. You need to start coming from that heart space and making decisions with your heart more so than that overthinking in your head and analyzing and then wanting everything to be perfect. Let's see. And beating yourself up if it isn't perfect. I know a couple of Capricorns, and that's how they're like. That doesn't mean you're all like that, but it depends on your other placements. All right, so what else with this Death card? Page of Swords. Yeah, see, getting some kind of truth when you're within your head. Not overanalyzing, not beating yourself down, not second-guessing, and starting this new beginning, because you do have that Death card coming up. And yeah, and this is Four of Wands is all about that stability, that celebration, right? So there could be some kind of wedding or something you're going to this weekend, because sometimes the Four of Wands can be that. But there's some kind of celebration coming in, and whatever it is, it's like you're really worried about it. You're second guessing it. For somebody out there, I feel like you're going to a wedding or some kind of celebration where a past person you cared about, loved, or a past relationship is going to be there, and you're like all up in your head worrying about this. All right, so let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. See, this is that new beginning in the material world. Whatever this death and transformation is, you're having some kind of new start here. So somebody else out there too could be getting a new job. That's celebrating a better job. But there's some people or some person there that works there that you're kind of afraid to be around. I really feel like there might have been a connection with you two before, but it didn't go right, and now you're like overanalyzing this. What they're going to think about you, things like that. There's a new beginning here. All right, so now let's go ahead and get some advice and see what the universe and spirit has for you for the month of April. Yeah, so this initiation wide water, I really feel like it's telling you to get out of your head and get more into your heart space, and that's where you'll get your clarity and answers. All right? Be a little more vulnerable and open-hearted. Okay, so we got one here. Yeah, look, see? There's something you're not seeing clearly, and that's what's keeping you like all anxious and worried in your head and criticizing yourself and trying to decide and making a choice. It's so hard to see because you're just like, yeah, And what that does is it blocks your abundance and manifestation. The universe is going to give you like more of that worry and, so it's time to let that go because you do have what you need. It's just you're stopping yourself. You're blocking yourself, assuming that you don't have what you need or something bad's going to happen or something like that. And then we have the Chariot. Yeah. See, this is getting motivated in that willpower to move forward. This also could be a Cancer. So I'm kind of getting for some of you that other person's a Cancer. All right. So let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah. Stop getting in this lack mode. You have all the tools you need. The only thing lacking is your confidence in yourself, and that overthinking, criticizing yourself needs to go. All right. All right. So now, let's see what would be the outcome if you are to choose this advice. You have your free will to do it, so it's up to you. All right. Bottom. Yeah. See. Letting go and getting unstuck. This was reversed. Getting unstuck of all those thoughts and that block that you're putting in yourself, okay? But let's see what else. Yeah, I really get a lot of you are blocking yourself by just overthinking, overanalyzing, second guessing, not making a decision. There's something with that. And like I said, I get it. This Aries season could be really having you not quite feeling yourself, Like it's too loud or something. It's too blunt. All right. Yeah. So there's some kind of energy here where you had a really good connection with somebody because we have the Lovers coming up too. So I really feel like, instead of being afraid to face this person, I'm not saying you'll get back together with them or anything. You guys might have moved on. They might be married, whatever. But it's better to break the ice and just face that fear and just, have that conversation and just be, gracious, stand for your integrity, be confident. Who knows? It might just go fine. You might be just over worried and fearful of it for no reason. Okay? All right. Let's see what else. Yeah, and get out of that hermit mode. Look at the bottom. Knight of Swords, that truth, and then the hermit mode. So I kind of feel like some of you don't want to do this because of that reason. You don't want to face this person because you're afraid of the emotions or what will happen or what they'll think of you, or maybe you let yourself go or whatever it is. Let's see what else is coming up. But you don't know till you know, right? You could be making something a lot worse than what it really is. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you have to have this motivation and desire and willpower to move forward. You're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay in that overthinking fear mode if you just don't face it. Okay? So, there's going to be this balanced energy. You guys will reconnect. And you'll know one way or the other if you just face that fear and do it. And what else? One more. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. So this could be that other person. They're like a stable, motherly type figure. So this is staying grounded, coming from that place like open-hearted, facing things like your fears, just doing it anyway kind of energy. And then on the bottom, yeah, we have the Hierophant. Yeah. Tap into your higher self. Do what your higher self is telling you to do. It's not saying run away. It's not saying avoid. It's not saying sitting in your fears. It's saying just, face your fears and do it anyway, okay? And get out of your head. Stop criticizing yourself. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get a Buddha Wisdom masculine version for you. Oh, I forgot my spirit message. We'll get that next. Okay, so now he says, how hard is it to stand in truth? How easy is it to lose yourself to desires? Yes. See, it's all about what we think about. So I really get right now, you are just like in a head overthinking, all in your head. You're blocked, you're fearful, you're stuck, you don't know which way to go. And, it's up to you. You have free will. It's really bringing down your vibration. It's making you all sleepless nights and anxiety and worry. It's time to get out of that. So the best way you can do it is just to face it, and listen to your heart and your intuition, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and get a spirit message. Sometimes we don't like what we have to do, but we have to, right? Support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from the individuals. Others remain beside you and throughout your entire life. So that's another thing too. If this person and you were really close at once and you drifted apart and that's what you're overthinking about, like they got away, I wish this. People come into your life for a reason. Sometimes we don't understand it and sometimes they have to fall away. That's just how it is. So just realize that, okay? I'm really getting, for a lot of you, it wasn't a good match for you guys, and that's why the universe or spirit just moved them out of your life. You learned what you needed to, and it was time to move forward. Okay? So, all right. So now we are going to go ahead and see what this initiation by water is, if I can find that book. You know, I don't know what I did with that book. Uh-oh, I have so many cards out here. I might not be able to read the book. Where is this book? Oh, here it is. I'm sorry, I had done my new moon reading too, so I got like books and cards everywhere. So what's this one? Number 23. So and 2 and 3 added together is 5, which is all about that conflict and change, right? So initiation by water. Your spiritual path this lifetime involves you becoming a clear channel for spirit. You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from the loving spiritual worlds. Your intuition by water, your initiation by water. That's interesting that I said intuition. Yes, definitely pay attention to your intuition. Your initiation by water will further open your receiving channels, dislodge lower vibrational material, and sensitize you to the subtle realms of light. You are being open to a world of which you may have only dreamed, such as the beauty, grace, and love. Okay? So, you could compare the process to a glass of water with muddy sediment at the bottom. The water appears clear if the mud is left to lie. Yet, once the water gets stirred up, the mud rises. So I really feel like that's kind of like your head. You're like overthinking and stirring up problems that aren't even there, stirring up that mud. The waters in the glass are comparable to your emotional waters, and the fixed opinions, beliefs, or long-held emotional patterns based on unresolved past pain and the sediment at the bottom of the glass. Hold the glass up to the light. Can you let the shine through the sediment? No, but it can be seen through clear water. Remove the sediment, and the water will be clear enough to allow light to shine through without obstruction or distortion. Whatever pain you are feeling right now is a sign of emotional healing and recovery. You are encouraged to accept and process your feelings, especially those that do not make much sense to you. Your emotional truths will make more sense as you heal. If you can get help from a healer, a therapist, a counselor, or mentor, they will support you and help you resolve your part of the process more swiftly. Know that even through it challenges you at times, this is a good thing that you're taking place, necessary for you to become more fully receive the divine connection for which you learn. And while I was reading that, I got this other thing, that a lot of you are going to get that closure and clarity if you just go ahead and face what you're supposed to. Go to that event or whatever with that person, because you might even be surprised that they've let themselves go, or they're not the person that you held on a pedestal like you thought. So that is your message, Capricorn. Thanks so much for watching. Have a beautiful April, and take care. Thank you. Bye.